Good evening and welcome to Roulette Rivals 7, and we've got a match between DavidRedsox and Lord Munk. This is a winner's bracket round 2 match, and the spin, as you can see, will be with us in about 5 minutes. If you don't know how Roulette Rivals works, it's quite simple. You'll get given a spin. Let's say you're off to Santa Fortuna. You would have to kill Rico Delgado with a screwdriver as the mansion guard, Andrea Martinez with a falling object disguised as the construction worker, and Jorge Franco with a folding knife as the drug lab worker. You do those 3 kills with those 3 methods in those 3 disguises, get out with green guns or 5 stars, whatever you want to call it, and that will be that. If you do it for your opponent, you get 2 points. As this is a round 2 match, it's the first to 4. It's the best of 3, basically. A draw, you get a point each, but the winner gets 2 points. And like we say, first to 4. You can see you got the lifetime performance versus opponent. Lord Munk, I believe, is a roulette rookie. DavidRedsox, he's been around the block a few times, seen a few things maybe people shouldn't have seen, but he's back. He's gonna give it another go. I will be joined by Barbegue and Agent 420, and yeah, we'll see you in just a bit. Good evening and welcome to RR7. The spin is live. Barb, tell them what we got.
Alright, hello everybody. We have on Sapienza here Silvio Caruso, eliminated with drowning, disguised as the private detective, and Francesca De Santis, eliminated with a falling object, disguised as the kitchen assistant.
What you thinking then, 420? We were talking sappy strats earlier on, and well, not sappy as in daft, but Sapienza strats earlier on. Private detective, you take him straight away?
Default start all day. Just like Lord Monk's doing here for us.
He's straight in as well, isn't he? He's not messing about here. Now, I'm not familiar with Lord Munk. Are you, Barb?
I am not. I don't, but then again, I'm only relatively fresh on the roulette scene myself. I've only been in 3 events so far.
You're practically an old man.
Yeah, some might say that.
Okay, so Lord Munk going with the radio wake up for the detective.
Not what I expected to see.
And David going with a briefcase to the face. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
That was interesting.
Very interesting indeed. But he does get the Lord Munk. Oh no, he doesn't get the disguise.
He might try to get the grab while she's not investigating.
He's not going to get that. No. Yeah, he was
worth a try.
He was in a world of trouble there. Far too much attention on him. So well worth a go.
Now David's opting for the ICA safe house start here. I think for ease of picking up a stashed item.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Not really sure it's worth it, 'cause you're going to come that way for the free kitchen disguise, no doubt.
Of course, yeah, you got Rocco's work clothes on the bed there, haven't you?
Unless you wanted a large item, of course. But if not, you probably just get a kitchen item from the kitchen with the kitchen stash as well.
Well, in this,
forgetting about that, these guys, Lord Munk is now on his 2nd attempt at his grab. He's got a long animation there, which has ripped him.
Yeah.
He hasn't actually ripped, but he's going to restart it because that woman's in the way. He needs to deal with that.
Yeah, when you trank someone sitting down, they have to stand up first and then do their dramatic fall over, and that adds like 3 seconds maybe to the animation.
That's a very good point. That's what we pay you the big bucks for, Barb. That sort of.
That's right.
And David's
switch up here to the kitchen assistant now. I'm not sure if that's indicative of a Franny first, or he just felt a bit frustrated and wanted to change the pace, which is more likely, I guess.
We noticed David throwing the golf ball out the window, which should have from the balcony of the safe house, which will have woken up the detective. He's decided he's had enough of that particular rip. But South Falcone now will be awake.
That also changes Francesca's routing, of course.
It does. Very much so. That's a really good point, because she is now going to go down to the pier. She'll appear at the pier.
Down at the pier? Sure.
Pardon the tautology. She'll appear at the pier around about the 5-minute 40 mark, I believe.
It wouldn't surprise me if David pulls this disguise grab off, if he's then going to go and get kitchen assistant and get cracking on that, actually. I think he'll catch her on the way down the stairs with one of the main chandeliers. Just to see how this plays out.
Yeah, the private investigator can be very tricky grab even for experienced players, just because of the number of NPCs moving through that area. Very frustrating.
Okay, we can see Lord Munk is in the little side room waiting for Franny. He's got a full minute to wait before she's going to be behind that desk all on her own, if that's how he's going to look at it. Now, interesting to see how he's going to deal with her guards, because once this dude gets knocked out,
How are you, sir?
funny things do happen.
Yeah, heading out of that room with the fireplaces.
And rip, there it is.
Yep.
Nice shot.
It was a good shot, fair play.
Taking the extra second there to give that guy his just desserts for ruining the run. Support that. See what David's up to here, though. Look, he's not in the correct disguise for Francesca, and she is already at the front of the mansion. I get a funny feeling he's just realised he's spent so long on that disguise that he's missed his opportunity.
He's missed his oppo for a fallen object kill there.
I think
Is that
that's what
because
the extended pause is here? Is like, can I save this, or do I just?
That's because he awoke the investigator, and that causes Franny to leave. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, you actually saw Sal on the phone to Francesca, Mr. Santos, and then they arranged to meet down by the seaside.
Now he hasn't reset yet, so he might think there's still a chance here. I guess to get.
I think he's coming down here now to look for a falling object, perhaps.
I can't think of any that are down here.
Is there one inside
In
the
here?
shop here?
I think
I
there
think
might be.
there
there's a
might have been a
chandelier
light,
there.
yeah, but that's a risky one, because there's lots of guards and stuff around here. She's gonna have 2 guards with her. Interesting, very interesting. Obviously, still needs.
Keep an eye on this.
Yeah,
I respect the fact that he's trying to make it work, despite that it may not be an ideal
Sure.
setup.
I think that foul Sal cone shit just turned out such a ball ache there. Is like, I don't want to approach that again. I got through it.
yeah. I've got the damn
Something
disguise.
else. Like,
I've got the damn disguise, and I've had enough. We see Lord
Gonna try
Monk
to
doing
make the
some
best
gun
of it.
juggling.
like I say, the unfortunate thing is he's in the wrong disguise as well.
Yes.
Here's Francesca. He's got 2 guards here to deal with. He burnt both of his tranks on the South Falcone disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Puts him in a really sticky situation here.
Yeah, I think we're looking at a restart.
Oh.
No, he did have a
Wait, he's got a second tranquilizer.
Oh, he got some extra ones. Okay.
Okay, this is workable.
Now he just needs to get Franny to investigate the audio lure.
and also
The
get a
thing
kitchen
is, they're going to
assistant.
get woken up, and
They're
what's
going
he
to go
gonna- he's
straight
gonna have to leave
for
her
her.
under
missed.
it.
Okay, there you go.
He's got her on the hook.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Lord Monk has just got his kill at
Oh.
the Francesca's office, the chandelier just outside the office. which
Nicely
would have been
done.
I'd
So-
imagine the more popular choice.
That housekeeper was spotted by somebody, but I don't think it was Francesca.
Oh, and he got spotted
noticed
taking the
the
shot.
shot.
Oh,
man.
And that's who's obviously spotted the housekeeper then.
Yeah,
So, yep.
Unfortunately,
and that's just a citizen of Sapienza there. I'm pretty sure, right? Just some
Ah.
wandering guy.
Okay, Lord Monk does have camera trouble there, but he isn't trespassing, and obviously that is fixable. There are remedies for that sort of thing. Camera be gone. You can get it in all local pharmacies.
So now we're
9mm
looking at the,
package will get rid of that.
So this is interesting. Is that Lord Monk was having trouble with this disguise. So now he's just gone and invested 3 minutes into something else. And is going to come back and have another go. Inherently, that doesn't sound like a good approach. But hopefully he fixes whatever went wrong last time and it all works out.
Saying that woman that ripped him last time has only just walked around the corner, but the problem is there's a few NPCs there. It all depends on their pathing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, she's dead. Who's he calling?
You know, to tell you to hurry up and once you...
Voicemail.
Oh, he's
What's the
calling
voicemail?
voicemail. Yeah.
Command, we need some help here. Had an accident. Look back.
So he's going to sit back down again now, because he's not going to start walking to the pier.
Ciao, Sal.
Huh?
This is interesting.
And the current lord of the...
Yeah.
So the backup, if you like, which I think is what he wanted to go for there, and just let him walk round to the box, is not on the table. So it's all
He's
on
got
this
the
chain right
calmer.
there.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's got it.
He's got it. Lovely job.
He's
Wow.
yellow guns. He's still yellow
Very
guns,
nice.
so good stuff. Lord Monk is on his way. Now he just needs to drown Silvio. Now, of course, the easiest emetic poison is the story mission, which he's clearly not going to do because he doesn't go to a bathroom. You will need to seeker him, but he does have a seeker in his hand.
Hey, I need some help over here.
David, meanwhile, making his way through the kitchen with a loud pistol panic. You love to see it,
We got this asshole doing
or at least
what
I
he's
like to
supposed
see it.
do. Leave it to me. You stay put, alright?
Lord Monk doing the same thing.
Good. He's pretty textbook for this drown here. Obviously got the panel to lure Silvio into place, isn't he?
He's got a loud pistol as Lord Monk for the panel. Of course, if you didn't want to go loud there, you can go upstairs and operate the panel yourself.
Yeah, it's probably. the best
Sorry,
bet.
well, the console, whatever you want to call it. I'm an engineer, lads. I should know these terms. Yes, and of course,
Okay.
Lord Monk is doing exactly that.
Not often we get to see that one in a match.
Very rare. Very rare.
Very
Of course, the other
situational,
option,
but
you
absolutely.
can climb up to the roof and shoot it with a loud pistol because no bugger will hear it.
It's quicker. Press the button, though, isn't it?
It is quicker to press a button, no doubt. Unless you're going up to do
Where's
some
David
timing
at? I
with
think
Franny.
David's made potentially his original intentions this time. I want to see what he's up to.
Now, luckily, these
Okay.
boys don't need to find a loud assault rifle on this map. Oh, hi, Fro. Good to see you.
Okay, so David's working Silvio. Just
Now,
letting
maybe
Franny go, I
securing him
guess.
here might send him to the bathroom just on the other side of the door, I think? Or does
Yeah,
he
he
walk
should,
out
he should go to
Not
Franny's.
sure.
He should go to Franny's. He should go to Franny's bathroom
You know,
here.
the door's unlocked to the cliff, isn't it?
He
Yes.
should be fine. Should be fine.
No, he's walking... Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, no. No, he's going to turn around.
Yeah, he's coming out. He's coming outside.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
problem.
Door's
wow.
unlocked.
That's the first time I've seen that.
That's a big problem.
David is not happy. Not happy at all.
Unfortunate.
Well,
but
Lord Monk is now doing the same seeker shot. And if he doesn't go
from
to...
Franny's room like, as he walks out here. Oh, did he do?
I would
He
be
done the same
surprised.
shot.
I would be
No way.
surprised if he actually
Well,
comes into the bathroom. No,
I'm pretty
he's
sure
not.
he comes into
Oh.
this bathroom. If that
Oh,
door is
wow,
not open...
Both of them.
It's gotta be hard coded that he goes to that cliff
It
spot.
is.
No,
Cliff
but-
diving challenge.
Well, in that case, you need to get him close. You must need to get him much closer to that bathroom. I've drowned him in
You
there.
want to get
I'm
him
sure.
as he goes out of the observatory towards the stairs. When he comes through that
Oh,
door,
sure.
get him then.
Command, I'm
Yeah.
here now and the area is clear.
He can't be in the observatory when
Oh,
you
it's like-
secret him. When he
Oh.
leaves,
Game
as
crash for
Portman
Lord
said.
Monk.
Oh dear.
should leave the area.
No, he
Oh.
was looking at something else.
He's got
Mr.
distracted.
Mr. Mike's saying he thinks he has to seeker him before he gets to the center of the room. That would make sense.
That could work.
This is something I don't have a lot of experience with, so I would defer to the more knowledgeable players on it.
Sure.
But I know I've
Straight away?
definitely drowned Silvio before, just don't know
Alright,
the
no time like
particulars
the
of
present
how
time.
exactly.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, I don't recall having a problem with him going to the cliff, but then
How are you?
kind of
See if you can-
again, it's got to be proximity, surely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfectly plausible to get him with just a normal audio or chain law as he comes out of that door, because with his guards being behind him in a separate room, he'll lose that VIP enforcement, and you can just take him in and throw some at the toilet.
Oh, like you do with Ken in Bangkok, say.
Yeah,
You don't necessarily have to make Ken sick to drown him in that other toilet, do you?
Yeah, it's the same deal. The reason that
Yeah.
throw works is because his guard's too far away and he can't VIP him. But with Silvio's case, the guards are right behind him, but they're technically in a different room. So he'll go for the law himself.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, both our players are right back at the start again. A lot of work still to do. Lord Monk definitely having a bit of advantage getting so far through. He's got a very clear idea on what he wants to do now, I think. David, I'm not sure, still seems to be winging it a little, wouldn't you say?
Little bit.
I mean, I think he's got an idea of how he wants to approach it. He wants to get the private investigator disguise first, and then get Silvio straight away, and then presumably set up Francesca. But he's got to figure out the part that we got to figure out here. Both players need to figure out is how are they going to get Silvio in front of a toilet, because their first approach didn't work. So now they got to try something totally different.
It's funny because I have never had a problem drowning Silvio when I intended to drown him in the way the boys did there as well, by secreting him in the observatory. But it's funny that they both had the same
If
problem
that
there.
door's locked, I
feels-
think it changes things. I don't think they'll go through the locked door.
It feels so true to roulette, though, to have, like a practice strat, or like, oh, I understand how
Oh,
things work, and then you get into a match, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work the way you thought it did, and you're like, great, now what do I do?
Yeah, that's roulette all over. It worked in practice.
Yeah, and then you got to think on your feet, but this is where you really see the cool stuff, I think, when players are just trying to come up with something on the fly.
On
Indeed.
this note, David's just reset again. I'm quite keen to see if he is still waking up the
Private detective.
PI here.
So
he
he's
does
still going to have that
intend on
franny
that.
problem.
Sorry for the delay.
So Buff is pointing out that if they
I
keep
mean-
the outside door closed, he'll go to the bathroom, but if it's open, he goes
Yeah.
outside. So shooting it open or crowbarring it open will cause him to prefer outside, I guess.
Unlocking it at all, even if you just unlock it from the inside, as soon as that door's open, quote unquote,
Alright,
that's
no
now a
time
valid
like
path for the
present time.
NPC's
See
emetic
you in a bit.
routing.
So you're better off jumping through the bathroom window, Frandy's bathroom window.
Yeah, or the front door.
Right, yeah, not destroying the door, just opening it and closing it.
You're always
No,
better
no,
off
don't-
going
don't
for
ever
a
open
window.
that back door at all. As soon as that back door gets opened, you can now go through it. So just stay away from it. Don't go that way in, basically.
Hopefully
Hit the
they're
panel
able
and double
to
back.
hopefully they're able to kind of figure that out and plan accordingly.
Well, it's easy done. I mean, we've seen it before. Coates springs to mind. A seasoned player, no doubt a very good player. But he could not, for the life of him, work out why Franny kept getting found. And he was going up into the attic for the katana. And of course, you start a conversation with those two guards in the attic. They start moving. And
Wow, that was
they
a
were
clutch
the
grab
ones.
there by David.
That was.
He had to sneak an extra dart onto that nosy lady walking down the
Well
alleyway
played.
there. Very well played.
Does leave him one dart shy. Hopefully that doesn't come into play later. Hopefully he doesn't rely on that dart.
Just to see how close they've lined up, although Lord Monk obviously having a clear advantage with Franny done and dusted.
Yes.
Started in with the kitchen assistant as well, which is
Interesting to see where he's taking this shot as well.
start.
Yeah. He's gone back to the stairs. That makes more sense. You've got to be a bit careful. He doesn't have to go through that window. He can go through that door. Oh, but with that, misses the roaming guard. So shut my whore mouth. And going through the bathroom.
Okay, so as long as they leave that door
Yeah,
closed, should be successful here.
I feel like he's going to end up doing both. He's going to do that, and he's going to let him get closer to the bathroom. Oh, wait, I thought he was climbing up and thinking about a shot from out there. Then that would be. I'd be keen to see if it works. I think it might.
Oh, the shot from the roof?
Yeah, because he was down at the fire barbecue bit, wasn't he?
Oh, with the
Probably
seeker.
Down in the
Yeah.
And had him go straight to the bathroom. There you go. Go on, give it a go, son.
All right.
Got him.
See what happens.
Let's see.
Shot. Very nice shot.
I like this. This is improv. Proper improv. Where's he going? He's coming.
Looks like he's
isn't he?
coming.
He's going to
the
Franny's bathroom.
Well,
If I'm
of
not
course he
mistaken-
does
but he
have-
does have the
both
two
the guards
guards.
are coming
Yeah,
in
the
here.
guards come in and watch
Yes,
him
they
run,
do.
right?
Yeah.
And
This is
now
gonna
he's.
They
he knows his
Yo,
problem now.
no,
Oh,
no,
man.
no.
You know
Yeah,
these can stand right in each other as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. They're going to be right there. There's no... This is a Yuki Yamazaki type situation if you don't take
Wait,
care of
you
the
can
guards.
finesse this. Give him
Thoughts
a
of
chance.
Hokkaido.
Give him
Here
a
we
chance,
go,
he
here we
can
go.
finesse this.
Go on.
Meanwhile, David is looking to set up Francesco again, by the way. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same way.
But yeah, he's got this under control. This is great play from Lord Monk here.
Oh, bust a brick over the back of his head.
The only thing I'm concerned now is he goes to try and knock this guy out and panic Silvio. Let's just be calm here. He's going to lure him out. Take his time about it. He's got plenty of time. Nice play.
Picked up the gun as well, which was smart because otherwise the guard will call someone else in.
Here we go. There's time for the kill.
We're all holding our breath to make sure he doesn't get ripped as he's
Yeah,
drowning.
exactly, yeah.
He gets it.
Same, man. And he's got it. Okay, just the
Very
virus
nice.
to go.
Like that.
On his way. Does he have a card? He should have, shouldn't he? He doesn't have a card.
Unlucky.
And
One
he's
in
got to
there.
go. He's got. We can go back to the
Observatory,
go back to the lab anyway, can't he? The lab
There's that
gives.
free one in the observatory there. Yeah, there it is.
There is, but obviously didn't pick one up off of Franny because.
Oh, David! with a
David!
side KO.
Oh wow! Oh mate,
He's
mate.
just not having any luck right now.
Yeah, this
None
is
at
not his match right now.
Okay, so we got 26 minutes to go, but it looks like Lord Monk is looking good here. Did he bring an EMP with him? What is his plan for the? What is his plan for the virus? That's a lovely crowbar throw, by the way. Very nice. Ultra safe. Getting rid of the biolab security guard there and changing.
Okay, people, this is the security announcement. Please remain
There it
calm.
is.
There's the EMP.
Understood.
Missed the jump. No, he gets it.
Hey.
Oh, cameras. He's got
I've
his
arrived at
cameras
the
as well.
location and it looks clear. Over.
Oh, that's why he wants.
Of
to
course,
disguise that.
yes.
Loud pistol.
Oh,
come on,
wow.
now, or something.
Oh,
Love-
well,
love
saying
it.
that,
The plays
Very
right now.
ballsy.
I like that because, of course, there's a panic anyway because the EMP. Why not? Fair play,
Wow.
and he is out.
Beautifully done.
Jeez.
Beautifully
Love to
done.
see it.
Just wait for the confirmation to come through, and some people are about to make some
We
bank
have a
here,
situation here.
and it's come through.
Is under control.
Lord Monk takes Sapienza.
Victory.
Which was David's map
Score
pick, by the
2
way.
to
Was
0.
indeed.
You are in the lead.
This
Keep it
spin
up.
really threw a spanner in the works there, didn't it?
Definitely felt
Okay,
felt
swerve.
David's frustration, from the get go with just the difficulty with grabbing Sal Falcone. Yeah.
Yeah, he certainly had a hard time of getting Sal there, and it was an interesting grab as well with the golf ball to wake him up and start Franny moving. It was nice to see a different strat with Franny, to be fair, to get her moving that way.
Yeah,
But-
and I love the fact that he tried to get her in that little shop there. That was really clever thinking. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out for him. If it had, we may have seen a different outcome, but he really did give it his best, so can't fault him for that.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, so we are now off to Whittleton Creek. Let's just have a quick look at the mission briefing to see why we are there. We'll be back in a sec.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Gordy gets the decider.
Good evening and welcome back to this Roulette Rivals 7 match between DavidRedsox and Lord Munk. If you've only just joined us, you missed a banger of a Sapienza. Pretty tricky spin as it came through in the end there, but Lord Munk getting it done, getting the 2 points. If he gets this map, then he will go through, but it is the first of 4. And the spin will be with us in about 47 seconds. I'm joined for this by Barbegue and Agent 420. Barb, what were your thoughts on that first map then, mate?
It was a great watch. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, and I really enjoyed seeing the players kind of be dealt that curveball and have to adapt to it with getting that drowning kill on Silvio. Well fought by both.
Yeah, that really did throw a spanner in the works, didn't it? Opening that back door, and that made Silvio path to the cliff. 420 called it. It was the cliff diving challenge, wasn't it? It's one of the achievements in the game. But got it done. Fair play. And 420, would you mind reading the spin?
Yes, all right. We have Janus, explosion accident as the plumber. Nolan Cassidy, electrocution as Sheriff Masterson. Two of the freest kills possible.
It is because you can put that. You can start wherever you like and put that micro taser into the metal letterbox.
Do you know what?
It's obviously an old joke.
I'm actually interested to know, right? Like he just puts it in his pocket. You can detonate it whenever you want.
Exactly, it is.
I want to see
that.
if people they should be aware of that by this point. But it'd be interesting to see if anyone's trying to get the disguise real quick to beat him out there.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to bother, would you? You just bing on down there. You can go get the plumber. But then, I mean,
this is.
I
kind of love to see it. It's such a cool kill. We're just gonna put a taser in his mailbox and fuck off. And when you're ready, he's dead. Like, let's get it.
It's totally free, like you say. It is totally free. Now, Sheriff Masterson has caught a fair few people out in the past. And saying that, DavidRedsox is going for the sheriff first. Knows the exact timings here.
Of course, with Janus being a propane plumber, it's like.
Well, I mean, explosion accident. I mean, I'm just thinking for that. I mean, of course, you've got that very quick opportunity from the start. If you let the cutscene play out a little bit, probably not long enough for you to go and get the plumber, come back and take that shot. But it's certainly one you can set up and bugger off, isn't it? While you go get the clues. While he goes around the house and does his stuff.
Right.
Well, it's kind of like David's approach, actually, because he's going to do this, grab all the clues, and then go for Janus. He could be out 2.5 minutes.
Indeed. Okay, the metal mailbox there.
Lord Monk,
Oh,
on the other
hang on,
hand,
did
is
he
going,
just- he's already
like you
popped
just
it.
said, suit start, straight for the plumber. Wants to see if he can get that tank, I reckon. Although he may be going to go up there in this disguise.
There is a propane flask around the corner here, but obviously, would you bother?
I'll be interested to see
Oh,
how
there
he
goes
tries to get
Cassidy.
the
Janus
Cassidy
is apparently
electrocution
engaged
when he
in
misses
civil
the
lawsuit
mailbox
with another
opportunity.
resident of Whittleton Creek.
Who?
James
Oh,
Barbegue,
Lord Monk.
Monk.
wants
There's a
Janus to stop
hydrant on
his
his
annual
path that should be
landing
quite
of a
easy to get to.
helicopter near the local creek.
There's a
Make that
few.
leave the taser in there. There's a couple, isn't there?
Yeah. The problem with the hydrant, though, it does attract attention, and people will come along and clean up the water,
Janus takes a helicopter
and you can't pop it again.
I think we're onto
Yeah, but if the
something.
taser's already on the floor and you just shoot it as he walks
Nolan
past
Cassidy
it,
is down.
Or
Job's
pop
good.
it.
Janus awaits your attention.
All right, so Monk throwing the propane up onto the roof and straight in through the window. Wow.
Wait.
3 points.
This is very interesting.
Shot.
The note indicates
He's just
that
bought a
the box is
propane
fed to
in.
Janus by the constant
Yeah, he's gonna
aspiration.
do it in he's gonna do it upstairs in the
I mean the constant
so he's
Lure
going
him
to
up
kick
here and blow
himself
him up here.
when he walks in there and sees that giant ass oxygen tank, right? Oh no, look, I see what he's up to. He's going to use gramophone lure.
He's putting a breaching charge next to a leaking propane. You don't
He's
need
gonna-
to leak the propane for the breaching charge to work. So gonna have to keep an eye on that for being an accident kill. Should be. That
You
distance
also have
looked
to worry
okay.
about Gunther, because Gunther comes into that room with Janus when he goes to check out the gramophone.
Janus should be ahead.
He'll be
David,
well
on
ahead.
the other hand, look, has
Okay.
got 2 clues. Cassidy dead in the correct disguise with a bottle of propane.
Yep.
Just needs to get a good clean kill here on Janus, which shouldn't trouble him too much.
Does have camera trouble, but again, that should be
Do
fine
that
once
at the same
he's
time as getting the
Yeah.
clue.
All right, nice kill there by Lord Monk.
got
He
him.
just
Death feels like an easy way
David
out.
just missed his dart.
He did. It was a tight shot. He's got him that time.
Wow.
He does
He's
have
Janus
Gunther
now.
to worry about. What's he picked up? What did David pick up from his stash there? Another dart, was it?
No, but this is a really tricky situation he's got himself into now. Yeah, I was about to say, he might want to just get that disguise and set something up there, get his clue and that.
Okay, Monk has Sheriff Masterson. Oh, he's taken 2 dart shots to get that one disguise. But
Wow.
he's got it. He's off.
Yeah, he's
If
catching up
Janus
pretty
was
quickly now.
And
Perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be
In fact, it
valuable
looks like he's
information
going to be
indeed.
late for even the hydrants at this rate.
Oh, David's gonna
David!
restart.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
he had 1 kill and all 3 clues done, and now he's back to square one.
ouch. Oh, that's a big
think-
ouch.
Monk is frustrated because I think he realizes he's maybe missed an opportunity he was hoping for. Oh, he locks down Nolan. Tried to
Nice
pop the
try.
hydrant and put him in lockdown.
Wait. Yeah, it's a nice try. There's not much
But
you
when
can
he
do about
leaves,
this
when
now.
Nolan leaves lockdown, I think he walks out of his house. You might be able to catch him with the mailbox
Ooh.
again.
Hell no!
Yes,
that wasn't
you
a
will.
restart. I was going to say.
And I'm
oh,
going to
wait.
be honest, right? He's got 3.5, 4 minutes game. He's just thrown away there.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a minute and a half's lockdown.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he goes back in the house, you can totally put something in the mailbox again and catch him when he leaves.
Saying that, you can put anything in the mailbox, even if he's on the other side of the street. He'll go back over and investigate what's in my mailbox.
Wow.
He doesn't have to be coming out of his house. He will.
As long
He
as
will.
he's within a. you
If
can
he
probably
sees
coin lure
it,
him to
if he
close
sees
enough.
that flag up on the mailbox,
Oh,
he'll go
okay.
over there. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And what's also unfortunate is the Microsoft PowerPoint that he's using for his streaming software rather than OBS.
What's that?
Yeah, it seems
Go on.
smooth sometimes, but other times it's very much a
Janus is
slideshow.
apparently
But
engaged in a civil
thankfully,
lawsuit
we're all
with
trained
another
professionals, and we can
resident
still
of Whittleton
tell what's
Creek.
happening.
James Bassett,
Yeah.
the plaintiff,
That's a really good point,
Janus
actually,
stopped
Buzzy
his
Bug. Does he know
annual
about the
landing
mailbox for the
near
micro taser? This is the first time I'm seeing Lord Monk.
and his
It says
unworthy
returning rival, but I'm
survivors
not sure that he is.
Yeah, I think we saw Mr. Mike confirm that he just didn't get to update some of the
Gotcha. Okay.
rookies, because that's by default
Nolan
everyone's a
Cassidy is
returning
down.
rival unless they're
Good work,
assigned as a
officer.
rookie.
Janus awaits your attention. A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this
David,
is very
2
interesting.
clues, 1 kill.
The note indicates that the box was
Looking to
given to
approach
Janus
Janus
by the
again, and
constant,
hopefully this
as
time
per
he's
tradition, he
he's
writes.
aware of the
47.
sort of timings he
This
ran
could mean
into
the
last time.
constant
He can
and Janus
manoeuvre them a
meet
bit
on
better.
a regular basis.
I think his only real issue was just a little bit hesitation and that missed dart, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
didn't
if
help
that's-
him.
Was that? I don't know if that was the catalyst that caused the restart. Maybe he was banking on needing that other dart.
Why did David use the use a dart on the plumber though? No one else goes in there.
Right.
Safety, I guess.
Janus is apparently
Paranoia. Again, 420. You and I, amateur psychologists that we are, we often talk about roulette brain strain and what it will do to your play style.
Lord Monk is also using a dart on Batty to grab the documents when, you could just jump through the back of the shed to grab the documents. No
Yeah.
dart needed.
It's so easy done though, isn't it? You stop.
box with a few cigars.
That was
You
a
forget
risky play there from
some of these
David.
fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Happens to all of us.
Okay, so he's peekabooing the guard outside this time. Get himself
As per tradition,
in.
47
So I think that was who he got found last time, wasn't it?
on a regular basis.
No, because he tranked him in the end. So it can't
Nope.
be.
did
Someone's
track him,
coming
yeah.
someone's coming to investigate the fire hydrant now that he shot.
Janus is looking for an old group photo.
Is he going to get there in time?
See who's on it.
What you can do, of course, is drop a gun in front of him.
The first
So that guy would go off and report the gun.
gathering of the arch-
Yeah, he's trying to keep this person here while Nolan approaches.
Well, if you
This is
drop
interesting.
if you drop a gun in front of him, of course, he's in the right disguise to be able to carry a gun.
This could be valuable
They will
information.
bugger off and report it. Although he's done some juggly thingy.
Oh my gosh, Nolan stopped just short of the puddle.
Oh, that's so
way.
Oh,
annoying.
now what did you do?
No, crime noticed. Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
That was a nerves play.
He just
Yeah.
got nervous. Yeah, he got nervous because he saw Nolan stop just shy of the puddle that he electrocuted. Had he waited until Nolan was done standing there with his hands on his hips, he would have. Next step would have put him in the puddle, and he
Listen.
panicked and shot.
By the way, David is literally on the verge of claiming the 2 points here. Just needs to figure out how to successfully deploy this propane drive-by, throw, shoot, whatever he does with it. Not sure what he's really thinking here or what his plan is. I don't know if he's got anything to detonate it. I think he just plans to shoot it. But Janus is making his way back in now. This seems to be as good a time as any.
Sweeping area. Over.
Might be about to see some fireworks. The guard he lured outside has come in at a really bad fucking time. Look at that. Janus is going upstairs and
Oh, that's gonna make noise
What?
though. That's gonna make noise. Oh, and he puts him in lockdown now.
Oh dear.
This
Oh
is-
wait, no, he can get away with this. He's got trunk dart left.
Clear?
Okay, this is risky.
Oh man, I think Gunther compromised him when he threw that at his.
Fucking, he
front
turned
window.
just as he threw it.
Wow, that's so unfortunate.
What a back and forth.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect this spin to throw up quite this amount of this amount of problems, to be honest, would you? But roulette is roulette. It's
Right.
it's a bugger. It will have you.
I'm not sure what else David has in his loadout that's stopping him bringing a detonator for that propane.
Sometimes you can overlook like the simplest solutions or approaches. If you just overthink things. Not that that's what's happening in David's case, but it can happen. To any player in a roulette match.
Janus is apparently
Lord Monk must have heard you, 'cause he used a briefcase this time.
All right. Well, let's save the dart for a sticky situation then.
Landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town.
Both of them in the same proximity, same area, going for the clues. David, of course, with the upper hand there, does have the mailbox kill set. Which at this point, we've got to conclude that Lord Monk just hasn't realised that's on the table.
Yeah.
In a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek.
It's by far the easiest, most straightforward electrocution kill you could get on Nolan.
Annual landing of a helicopter. This could mean the constant Oak Creek. The lawsuit also mentions
There he goes, while he was digging the hole. Perfect alibi.
So David gets the Nolan kill.
Takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. Nolan Cassidy is
Lord
down.
Monk is
Good work,
looking
47.
for this
James
puddle
awaits your
again.
attention.
He's going to take the shot from a safer
A cigar
distance this
box
time,
with a
which
few
is
cigars and
obviously a
Hopefully
smart
he
move.
waits until,
This is
oh,
very
he actually got Nolan to go investigate at
The
that
note
time.
indicates that the
That's
box was
the
given to
ideal
Janus
outcome,
by
I
the
think.
constant-
Uh-huh.
As per tradition.
Should be perfect.
47. This could mean the constant
Of
and
course,
Janus
David
meet
is
up on a
making
regular basis.
good ground here. He's about to get the plumber, get the propane again, approach Janus's house for the
Nolan
third time
Cassidy
now.
is down. Good work, 47.
Right, Lord Monk's got the Nolan kill.
Now we have a real race on our hands because he is seconds behind in terms of pace and what they're both trying to achieve. I think the real differentiator is the fact their in-game times are so far apart. They're going to be facing two completely different scenarios. Or are they? Jane is still outside for Lord Monk, can you see?
I think he's downstairs talking through the guard, through the window to his front porch guard.
He's just coming back in
Uh-huh.
now. He's finished that bit of the where's the exterminator type conversation.
Or the nurse, yeah. But yeah, that conversation.
Exterminator.
Well, that's what he's asking for. That he wants his mole blown up.
Sure, interestingly enough, Lord Monk's going to walk in there and see that. He's not, he's just do the gramophone law. He's literally about to walk into a fucking propane tank, man. Leaking
David
breacher.
still needs one clue after this.
I must say though, the pace Lord Monk's got here has just put him in a fantastic position. David, however, has the kill. All he has to do now is outmaneuver this guard here, which is not going to be easy. But it's definitely possible.
Command, please acknowledge. Come in.
Got him.
Nice use of a bullet impact there.
This is incredibly close, but I think David has a slight advantage here.
First annual gathering.
He's
of
on his
the
way
Arts
up and
Yeah.
out, I think.
David just needs to get out and he's golden.
And of course, Lord Monk's still dressed as the plumber, is struggling to find his way in right now, just to get that last
This
clue.
could be valuable information indeed.
David, did he throw his crowbar or did he still keep it? He left it, he
He's-
threw it at that guy, didn't he, and left it behind.
Oh no, he does have it.
Oh, he does have it, oh good.
Oh, imagine if you rip right there. That would be a hell of a way to lose. But he doesn't. He wins.
What an action-packed map that was.
Yeah, that was a very eventful Whittleton Creek.
Plenty happened.
Congrats to David.
Lots and lots happened there. And the betting was much more split this time after the Sapienza. 49% for David, 51% for Monk there.
Understandable. Monk really showed his mettle on Sapienza. And,
Did indeed.
Showed more skill here on Wilton Creek yet too. This one definitely put both players through the ringer a little bit.
And we're off to Chongqing.
Score 2-2. All even. Move.
This is the decider here.
I'm quite looking forward
Very
to this one.
unlikely. Very unlikely we'll see a tie here, but certainly not impossible.
Not impossible indeed. Well, since we're off to Chongqing, let's play the briefing and we'll be back in a sec so we can decompress after that. That was a mental Wilton Creek. I enjoyed that. We'll be back in a mo.
Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him, way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers: Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick him. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce, the proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Good evening, welcome back to Roulette Rivals 7. I do apologise about your points, but there's nothing I can do. So anyway, we're off to Chongqing for the decider, and it is 47 has to kill Hush with a falling object as the board member, and Imogen Royce electrocution in the suit. So we're definitely going to see a suit start. There's no doubt about that. And again, your points, I'm so sorry. I clicked the wrong button. It's gone now. Yeah. Anyway, lads. What do you think to the spin? 420.
I like it. It looks like a bit of a curveball spin. It's making me think for a minute. There's I think it was Coach showed a beautiful electro strap for Imogen Royce. Obviously involves starting in the suit on the walkway there, dropping a taser literally where you spawn and making her sick.
Yes.
I think that's a very valid approach here.
Mm-hmm.
But I also can see the reason why people would be thinking about board member and going for Hush first as well.
Yeah, I know that Hush, I feel like what we might see is players getting him to come out to his satellite dish and dropping a birdcage on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the favoured one, surely. But Lord Munk, straight in, look. He's 20 seconds into his run. Both the lads taking over a minute in planning and starting.
This is interesting, the balcony start.
Have you seen
Completely,
DavidRedsox.
short hair?
There we go, taser in the puddle.
Taser in the puddle. So we are going to see
so
exactly what you said.
shooting one drone to get Imogen up out of the facility, get her sick. She walks to the balcony to puke, steps right through that puddle.
Indeed.
Very convenient, isn't it?
It is handy. Very handy.
It's convenient in a good way. It takes a couple of items, you know what I mean, and some good game knowledge too. You know what, we don't stumble on that. Coates is a good find.
Definitely.
I think that was after my match where I failed to get it done. And Coates was like, dude, this is how you should play that spin.
You want to watch it? I had to tell you, like, no, actually, this is like really worth it.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to watch that. I'm sick of people telling me what to do. He went, no, dude, Gordy, come on, watch it. I'm like, actually, that is really clever. So yeah, cheers, Coates.
Interested to see. Lord Monk looks like he's going to just basically knock everybody out and fucking leave him under there, I think. Can't see what else he's got planned coming up here first in his suit.
I don't know that there's any other viable way to get a falling object kill on Hush, is there? This
Really?
might be the only one.
Oh, we got a rip from David.
Yeah, from the you'd always.
We got a
do it
rip from
here,
David.
Yeah.
Just outside the back of the restaurant there. He's looking to
There's an
distract.
NPC that walks along that walkway that may have spotted him, because I don't think anyone down there where he was shooting saw him.
You can get spotted there by the lady that has forgotten the code.
Sure. Yeah, if
she
you're far
can
forward enough.
she can rip you quite happily. She's a bit of a cow.
Yeah, the phone call animation has them kind of like rotating a little bit in like one position, so their sight lines to spin around.
Yeah, looks like it's right with
Lord Monk got busted, I think, dragging a body by a drone. That's instant compromise, I
It's
think.
not the drone. Like, he's over the way. The drone has seen him, and that guy's
okay.
come to have a look. Just as he was putting him in the box as well. A couple more seconds, it might have got away with that. That's unfortunate. Obviously, he doesn't want to shoot the drone either, because that will bring Imogen up, and then he'll burn his opportunity to get her. So
These spins are definitely throwing some curveballs for our players here.
I mean, chat's already out, but then chat was out before the spin was announced.
That's a given.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, they're not. It's not simple. They've not been as simple as they've looked.
Right.
Interesting from David here. I don't know. Did you see? Did he set up the mine? Yeah, he's got a detonator, isn't he? That's
He's spotted again. Lord Monk would have ripped there, shooting a drone on top of the rooftop. Yeah, that can be a dodgy spot, because you can, if you're not careful, you can get ripped going through that gate if you pop that gate.
420, I believe David did set the taser down because he's only got the detonator in his inventory, so I think we may have just missed him dropping it.
Oh, no, the tasers. I'm at the emetic mine. Usually they come as a pair. Set the taser on mine.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Please follow the grey line to
But yeah, it looks like now he's going in. He's going to seek her.
David's just gone 1 minute and 47 seconds into his in-game time.
That's Imogen Royce. Quite the
She's got to make
veteran.
sure she gets up those
Nothing
stairs
wrong with her
before he
look, though.
seekers her, otherwise she
Edgy.
will come back into the facility and puke. Ooh. Is she going to go out to the walkway? I mean, that was a pure assumption by me, but
yeah,
I think she might go to the toilet.
If you've just cursed him.
No, she's going up.
She's going up, but then is she going to turn back around again?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, sometimes they do double back on themselves.
They
Hopefully
do.
not.
On occasion, that can happen.
So interestingly enough, he's just got a short wait now, like 30 seconds or so. And he can just go and crack on with getting the next disguise, because she'll die while he does it.
Now, I may be wrong about this, but I think that with Hush and that birdcage, you've actually got to put something to make him walk under it, because otherwise he misses it like narrowly, I think.
Yes, that's true.
So
We
you
got
like a
another
coin
rip from
or-
Lord Monk there. He was seen by one of the researchers in the building. From that window, it was quite a way away as well. Coates with the gen there. David should be out at 5:15. We're going to hold you to that, Coates. And if you're wrong, you have to pay the chat back for the prediction points that they were robbed of in in round 2.
What's the conversion rate of Bruce Bucks to Coates coins?
Oh,
That's Imogen Royce down.
the same as pounds to dollars.
Get to the core.
All right.
Sierra's dead for DavidRedsox anyway.
Sierra. What kind of idiot would get those mixed up? Anyway, so yep, DavidRedsox does have 1 kill down. Now working on the board member. Interesting lore on the board member here. Not one I've seen getting him this far in.
Cleared out the whole kitchen.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! That was a
David,
horrible
no.
head turn. Head turn from the director as David threw the hammer. Oh my giddy aunt.
That's the bad thing about using thrown distractions. If the timing is just slightly wrong, that when they're at the peak of their head turn, they can like see behind them
It
almost.
wasn't so much that, I think, Barb. It was the fact he couldn't actually get completely behind him. There was the the furniture was in the way, so he couldn't get right behind him. So the slightest of head turns would have got him there, and he got a slight head turn. Oof, that's rough. That's a rough rip for David there.
The moon must be in retrograde or something, because these some of these accidents and mishaps just feel a little cursed, you know.
It must be a Gordiniroy plus Barb plus 420 Shoutcast. That's all I can think. We spell out all of these potential eventualities, and yeah, they happen. They
I like this from David. Look, he's going for the disguise first this time.
Lord Munk gets a side KO there, like a side frontal KO, but retains his green guns. Very lucky.
He deserved one.
Yeah, someone should get a break at least.
Let's be
Good
fair.
God.
Let's be fair. Sometimes these lads need one. It's a day one thing, buff guy's saying. He's got a damn point.
Yeah, well said. Roulette can definitely be cruel and unpredictable at times, and you got to adapt and keep pushing.
Or sometimes just cruel.
Yeah, that too.
Totally predictable, but just cruel. In fact, that's the one thing you can count on. The cruelty.
A good play from David there. He's just... Oh, excuse me.
That was some good play from David there, and I'm waiting for 420 to tell me why.
A reset from Lord Munk.
Oh no. What did he rip on?
I don't ripped on the keypad or something. That was something went wrong after he entered the keypad.
Okay. A good thing here is David's gone down. He's not trespassing, so he can make this much safer to get imaging, and he will have time to obviously go back and get his suit.
That was the play I was going to mention.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's alright, 420. I'll get there one day, mate. Maybe not this tournament, but I will get there one day.
Oh, Lord Munk just peeking out a bit too far from behind that pillar as he's trying to pop a drone.
It's the same spot he ripped popping the drone earlier on as well.
Yeah,
so,
and there are safer spots you can try to get a drone from, but you know, as a roulette rookie, we can assume that his knowledge just isn't as comprehensive, and he's doing the best he can.
To be fair, his play so far on the other two maps, I am wondering whose ult he is.
Oh, who's this? Look.
Hello.
David is just thinking about knocking that guy out, and another one walked through.
Yeah. I've never seen that guy walk through there before. What's all that about?
But he has managed to get back into his suit. It appears in plenty of time.
Oh, he's got
Someone
a
else just
peekaboo
walked in
on.
there as well. Oh, look her. What's her name?
Oh my goodness, dude!
Oh,
the
fucking hell,
lady
man.
dumpling chef with the code got.
I was gonna say because that chef the other dumpling chef that walked through, I was thinking, where's he off to? I've never seen him before. Is he gonna go all the way down?
Oh, and
he
Infrafun pointed out that
I think so, when you knock the board member out,
I guess Lord Munk is trying to shoot all 5 drones.
Oh, he doesn't realise you can only do it with one. You can do it with only one, sorry, not only do it with one. Interesting.
Yeah, he's definitely taken out more than he needs to get, Imogen up to the top of the stairs.
Buzzy, I've never seen that chef before.
depends,
I've never seen him.
So that might actually be his plan there, Barbecue. Is that there's a puddle at the top of them stairs which he stands in.
Oh, okay.
If he's not seeing Coates' strap with getting the walkway, which is probably likely given it's his first tournament,
sure,
that would be the natural thought, I guess.
Sure, yeah. David making extra sure this time, checking that lady in the bin. She will not get found.
He's got almost all of the pieces. Just these little things keep holding him back every time, isn't it? Like it's one of these runs. It's just going to suddenly all be over. And like, oh, damn! You know,
Yeah,
it is a very fast strat. You can see this is going to be a pretty fast strat.
We'll see David not taking
right
any
now.
chance at all. All bodies being hidden now. He's treating this like a badly thought out escalation.
Yeah, the pressure at this stage here, we often say this, but like when it's all tied up like this and you know the next one is going to be the one that wins, you really feel that pressure. Your nerves are shot. It's unreal.
Oh, he nearly forgot his seeker.
Well, the boy's been going for about an hour now.
Yeah, pretty long match, honestly. Each map feels like an average of maybe 20 minutes or so, and that's longer than they are sometimes.
Yeah, it's something similar.
Accidents only as well, isn't it? Whole map.
Oh yeah.
Whole map, sorry.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We've had drowning, falling object. Then we had electrocution, explosion, accident, and now we've got another falling object and electrocution.
That's a really good point. It's almost as if it's done on purpose. Chromex. Chromex is our admin for this match. Sorry, so you can absolutely blame him or send any tinfoil hat conspiracy theories his way. It's not our fault. We're just here to call the action. That's all we're doing.
David on attempt number 3 or 4, is it, for this guy? I think it's his third go.
It feels like more than that, but it's hard to keep track because I'm watching. Both players restarting. It's hard to keep track of it all. Lord Munk, speaking of, just restarted.
David well aware this guy's coming through this time. Also must be aware that chick's coming through. Takes the risk, gets it over.
Very quickly getting that done.
Needs to get his suit back on. Just gonna wait for
there
this
she is.
first.
Yeah, he's making extra sure. There she goes. Pop.
He's got her. Yeah.
Sorry, Bruce.
Oh, she's not even
oh,
there.
No,
yet.
she's not there. She's not there.
Wait, no, there she goes.
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
because the
she's
puddle
alright.
will be electrified.
Yeah.
I was just, I had me explosive mentality on there. Of course, once you electrify a puddle, it stays electrified until someone uses up the blue sparks.
Unless you use EMP, of course.
Unless you use... No, the EMP stays sparked, doesn't it?
Nah.
I don't believe that was an early change. I think David waited until it said target eliminated and the picture-in-picture showed up. I think that was legit.
Change looked pretty solid, I think.
Looked absolutely fine.
Of course, now is headed all the way up, can get the Hush kill done at close range.
And David's got the coin that he needs to get Hush under the birdcage as well, so that's good to see.
Lord Monk, of course, is still in that same place, but just hasn't been able to get past this kill right now. It's unfortunate. It's definitely one of China's harder kills, if not arguably one of the hardest, especially in terms of accidents. A lot of free accidents. This one really forces a bit more out of the players.
Are you crazy?
Alright, so he's triggered the satellite dish, and that's going to cause Hush to come up and out to investigate. Now just needs to place the coin properly and wait for his shot.
Still not quite yourself, I see. That doesn't necessarily...
Okay, going for the knocking everybody out strat again. Hopefully he doesn't get seen this time dragging the bodies. Does Lord Munk?
Yeah, look, there's that guard up there looking out over the edge.
DavidRedsox got a little bit of attention there, but it's okay.
Listen, David's got Hush sat down in the chair. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to be there for a while now.
Oh, yeah. I think that is a thing.
That can't be right.
I think he's got a lot of animation and speech and whatever. Especially with him standing right there. I bet he's close enough to trigger him, isn't he?
Yeah, all the dialogue.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is proximity based, so he's very close.
Look like I might have just stood, actually.
And he has just stood up. Going to be getting a phone call any second, or taking that phone call.
Either way,
the hardest part.
Frustrating though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes the hardest part is waiting patiently.
Lord Munk has the kill.
Look at this. Lord Munk has one kill, and
no, Mogwai.
He was a bit too eager as he ran up to get the pacification. Mogwai's head was turned to him, and yeah, it was damn.
Oh,
that is a tough. That's a tough one.
Pressure, isn't it?
It is.
Now Hush is real. What is Hush doing for DavidRedsox? He's like going
back downstairs.
He is. Yeah, he's going. David's up on the upper floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Hush should be on. Hush should be on. Yeah, the floor below. That's right. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, it was just my 3D.
He'll be there very shortly.
Here we go. Of course, he is trespassing. He's gonna find a way to get back out, but should be okay. I mean, there's a researcher, there's a guard there. I'm going.
Okay, Hush saw the coin. David gets the falling object kill.
Green goes.
I just
needs to get out and get out safely.
I'm in. You can get out now. I can take
What's his
Sunday stroll, innit?
Unless you want to handle it yourself.
No, it's not though, is it? once you've ripped a fair few times and you're 20 minutes into a spin and you don't know where your opponent is, it's nowhere near a Sunday stroll. But he's looking better now. He's on his way. Down the stairs.
Well, that made him jump a little bit. Oh, that really lit up red there.
Yeah. It always does those drones. You think, oh god, no, is that a camera? It's not a camera. It's just a drone that's too dumb to know whether you're a person or not. And he's through. He's on his way to the scooter.
Nothing could possibly ruin this for David at this point.
I'll tell you what could ruin it for chat if I hand out the wrong prediction again.
You hopefully won't make that mistake twice. GG's to both players, and congrats,
there
David.
It is.
Getting that win. Well fought, very hard fought victory. Hard fought match by both players. David really earned that. Earned that win for sure. Put in a lot of work.
That was a smashing
cracking show from Lord Munk as well for his first tournament.
Absolutely, nothing to be ashamed of there. To go toe to toe with DavidRedsox. He's one of the more fearsome competitors I think in the community. And Lord Munk to take a win, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Exactly. Well,
especially on the map that David picked on Sapienza.
Well, that's not the end of his tournament. He does drop down to the LB, and David does move on. So let's have a look at the brackets to see what that does. Okay then. Let's have a look ski. If it lets me. Someone lock this thing. Here we go. Right, so that was the PC winners bracket round 1 match. Right down at the bottom there, we can see it. David does move on, and David will face the... Well, we've got a couple of games that's going to happen before David can actually play. We've got Shrook versus Brain Fixer. The winner of that will go on to face Micklers, and the winner of that will then go on to face DavidRedsox. Lord Munk drops down into losers brackets. Round 1. And he will face the loser of match 1, which is Max Masters versus Oh Shit Man. So that's how that lines up. So yeah, David's got a bit of a wait before he plays again. Does at least give him a chance to, well, one, relax and get over it and practice. And
de-stressing from these 3 maps is going to probably be how he spends most of his time. That was stressful as hell.
Wasn't it just? But again, Lord Munk, he's going to wait for Max and Shitman to play their match first. But so yeah, that is that for the brackets. And let's have a look at the upcoming matches. Okay, well, the next match is on at midnight CET, so that is on in about 50 minutes' time. Currymaker and Infrafun will be taking that one. We have Yanini versus Supreme Commander Ike Oakfield Jr. They will be playing Hokkaido and
his name just keeps getting longer, I feel like.
I think it does. It really, really does. But no, that should be a really good match. Quite looking forward to that. If I can stay awake for it, and I can't guarantee that's going to be the case. But in the meantime, well, we're not sitting around here for 50 minutes while we're waiting for those boys to get going, are we? Let's go give someone a raid. Who should we go and raid? Who is up? Who is up? Playing.
Only one I see on my sidebar is Munga.
Wow. Munga.
Always a solid choice, but there may be some other people streaming Hitman as well.
It's Munga. Come on. You know it's Munga. It's always Munga.
I want some of Munga's muffins.
Who doesn't want some of Munga's muffins? All right, let me make sure I've got that correct. That is definitely the Munga. Barb, thanks ever so much for joining me, mate.
A pleasure as always. I look forward to the next one, buddy.
420. You were here.
Thanks for having me on, mate.
Good to have you on, brother. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, chat, thank you for coming in. I'm going to blame Coates for your prediction points getting messed up. I'm sorry about that. That's his fault. And yeah, let's go see Munga. And we'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.